I um I am lost for words right now, Suns Nation. Um there's two reasons I am lost for words right now. Uh there's a lot of different thoughts flowing through my mind right now. Okay? I'm gonna be frank with you. Just before tonight's game, tonight's loss against the Portland Trailblazers, Luca being traded to the LA Lakers has taken up most of my thought process for tonight. So give me a little bit of break, uh, a little bits of uh, forgive me a little, as everything I just thought and wrote down about this game just kind of went throughout the window with Luca being traded. I mean, I didn't really have much to talk about this game. I guess we'll just jump right into it. This is very strange for me. I've never been in this scenario. The NBA is crazy, dude. Uh, hey, Suns fans. God, I'm out of my element right now. I'm actually cooked. This trade has actually just shaken up my mind. I don't know what to talk about. What up, Suns fans? Suns lose a heartbreaking game to the Portland Trail Blazers. Final score 127 to the Suns 108. There's I don't have much to talk about this game, and I don't remember much of this game. I'll be honest with you. Um, Mostly because the breaking news of the trade has I've just been sharing it with my family, so that has taken my mind off of this game, this horrible loss. So yeah, we're gonna figure this out together on about tonight's game. All right, we'll see you in a second.
Kevin Durant delivers. Gorgeous move for Bradley Beal.
Personally, I feel like that brother needed help.
Devin Booker with the clutch three.
Okay, hey, what up, Suds fans? If you did not know, and I am the one breaking this news to you, then there you go. This is an official trade that happened near the end of the Suns and Trailblazers game, and it has taken my mind way off of the Suns and just more league wide. The fact that Luca is now heading from the Mavs to the LA Lakers, and Lakers Anthony Davis is heading to the Mavs. This doesn't really, as a Suns fan, this is just really weird timing as I'm supposed to be talking about this game. So it's definitely crashed my nights, is what I'll say about this. Um, I don't have that much thoughts about this. I mean, I'm a Suns fan, guys. I don't have much to say about the Mavs and the Lakers. Although now that Luca is now he's moved across the streets. He's now across the street from the Phoenix Suns. So that's crazy. Um, I mean, a couple of questions I do have just talking about this. Sorry if I'm talking about this trade so much. It's just breaking news right now. And it's just where my mind is right now. Uh, Apparently Luca was on the trading block. Apparently, could the Suns have got him? Let's just get this question out of the way. Absolutely not. I don't think so. Even if the only trade I could see theoretically worked is maybe a couple first rounds that the Suns got recently, and Kevin Durant, maybe. I don't think this organization would trade Devin Booker. Um, so I think KD would be the next to go. Uh, but even then, since from little reportings from Shams who broke down this news, the Mavs are looking for defense, and they believe defense wins championships. So I don't think the Suns don't have a single defensive bone on this team. So And especially when we're talking about Anthony Davis, kind of special of defense. Um, I don't think the Suns would have been able to sweet talk their way into getting Luca here in the Valley. But that's all trade news aside. Uh, whew, that is uh, that is crazy. So I'm gonna put away the phone now, and I'm gonna talk about the Phoenix Suns. Okay, so Phoenix Suns are on a current back-to-back. They just played yesterday in the Bay Area, got a 25-point blowout, very nice. And then they come into today's game and they get blasted almost by 20 points by the Portland Trailblazers. This is a bad loss. Especially like I've been hyping up through most of these episodes recently. The Suns need every win that they can get, especially with these upcoming games in the schedule. Phoenix Suns have one of the hardest remaining schedules out of the entire league. So when you drop games, winnable games like this against Portland Trailblazers team, it's really bad. But I framed that in a way to say that the Portland Trailblazers are bad. And technically they are. They're 20 and 29 on the season right now. And I believe if I update the standings real quick, they are still the 13th seed. So technically they are bad. They're one of the lower teams on the West, but I it doesn't take me surprised that they were able to come out with a win today, as the Portland Trailblazers are now 7-3 in their last couple of games. Tumani Kamara has been working amazingly defensively for them. To say that they've been bad team recently is simply untrue. And if you're shocked by the fact that Portland Trailblazers were able to beat us tonight, um, then I'm afraid to say that you just simply have not been keeping up with the basketball world, because the Trailblazers are simply putting things together now. Um, and the Suns simply did not do enough tonight to be able to get the job done. The Trailblazers, in essential, did everything they needed tonight to stop the Suns. A large part of those efforts was the 19 turnovers they caused the Suns, causing over 24 points to the Trailblazers. That's literally the game right there. If the Suns only turned it over like 3 times, the score would have been more close. They won by 19. So when you're basically giving them 24 points, that's really bad. And the Suns only caused 10 turnovers for the Portland Trailblazers, and they only got 10 off of that. So it's a consistent issue for the Suns here, as trying to get into transition offense for the Phoenix Suns remains an issue. And that was a big problem for tonight, as I hate to say it, but DeAndre Aiden, was able to deter a lot. And it's not just Aiden, it's also the other guys, Jeremy Grant and Denny Advia, and a lot of their faster guards like Shaden Sharp. Is that his name? I might have got that confused with someone else. What's it? Yeah, his name is Shaden Sharp. And Anthony Simons, they all play great defense. Credit to the Trailblazers here. They played some amazing defense, some frustrating defense, and they took advantage of a simply Suns team that looked frankly tired tonight. They still, I say, they got around their average around. They got their average shooting splits. They shot 45% from the field in total and 30% from three. Even better, just one better shooting percentage from three than the Blazers. Um, but then that leads into the second part. Offense is one thing, but defense is another, as the Suns didn't cause enough turnovers for the Blazers. We already talked about the turnovers for the Suns, and the fact that Trailblazers got way more rebounds. They got 6 more rebounds than the Phoenix Suns, and they got 5 more possessions from them, and that. So it is those combined factors that ended up leading the Phoenix Suns into a really bad night where they're just simply tired. I mean, back to backs are pretty tough. Um, they got a little bit of rest last time at the end of the Warriors game because it was such a big blowout, but they did simply not enough to win tonight's game, and it continues to be a problem for the Phoenix Suns going forward. So that's really all I have to say about this game. It's a short one. I don't really want to mention that many notable players here, other than the fact that this game's most notable player is Devin Booker. 37 points for the big guy. And I believe before tonight's game, he is currently on track to make Phoenix Suns history as he is now, quick math, 23, 23 points away from surpassing Suns legend Walter Davis as this city's franchise scoring leader. So, very big milestone for Devin Booker as his career continues here in Phoenix. Um, really makes me glad that we at least still have our franchise, the face of our franchise, you know? So great night for Book. Was able to turn it up, and maybe we'll see him turn it up next game for him to surpass the record and become this franchise's leading scoring leader. Um, really great stuff from Book tonight, and I can't wait to see him to do it. I've seen a lot of Suns fans saying that they want Book to like throw these next couple of games and then like be able to break the scoring record uh, at Footprints. We still got two more games of this road trip, and the way that the Suns' schedule is looking, yeah, no, I don't want to lose these next couple of games. We got another game against Portland and an OKC to game to finish up this second half of the road trip we are now on. So I really don't. I'd rather not lose that. It would be nice if Book could break the scoring record here in Phoenix, but unfortunate that that was not able to line up for him. So not much other notable players from tonight. So I that's really all I have about tonight's game. Just keeping it short, keeping it nice and simple. It's very late. It is 11 p.m. I apologize for getting this one a little more out, but that trade deadline or that trade continues to shock me and is a big reason why I was so late to getting this out. So, just to wrap up the last of Phoenix Suns contents here, or to finish up my show here, Phoenix Suns are now 25-23 on the season. They fall behind the Dallas Mavs, who I think they got a win today. Not sure. I they didn't play today. Never mind. So they fall back to the ninth seed. Crushing game for the Phoenix Suns. This would have been crucial if they got the win here because that would have put us another game closer to the Minnesota Timberwolves, who did lose today. So unfortunate effort there from the Phoenix Suns, an uncapitalized situation. So next Suns game time will be February 3rd. We are staying in Portland until then for those 2 days where we will face the Portland Trailblazers again. And hopefully that one will go way better. I don't imagine the guys are going to want to lose 2 games in Portland back to back, basically. So, as for now, a bad win, but pick it up next time, guys. This is a very bad loss considering since we're talking about trades today. Just bringing up the old Aiden and Tumani Kamara trade that we did in 2023 that netted us Yusuf Nurkic, Grayson Allen, and some other guys. That trade looks worse and worse by the day. So unfortunate for the Phoenix Suns. And that's all I have for you tonight. All right. Enjoy your night. This is a really quick one. I just want to get out there. So uh, enjoy your night. Forget about the Phoenix Suns and enjoy that trade news. Um, That is really interesting. And trade deadline is now, once it becomes midnight here, it will become 4 days away. So whether or not the Suns will make a move will be interesting. All right. We'll see you then, and I'll be here if they do make a move. Okay. So we'll see you next Suns game time, February 3rd against the Portland Trailblazers. And we'll see you then. I don't want to do an intro and outro. So take it as it is. All right. See you guys next time.
Kevin Durant delivers.
Gorgeous move for Bradley Beal.